You're listening to Frank Talks Pleasures and Lifestyles, and I'm Frank because I have to be. We're in studio with Maureen Marovitch. She is a documentary filmmaker who did a documentary on her polyamorous relationship with her partner, David. Welcome back, Maureen.
Right, thank you, Frank.
Let's talk a little bit about the lifestyle of someone who is polyamorous. Firstly, what are some of the challenges that you face being openly polyamorous?
The challenges. Well, I guess it's the challenge of any kind of alternative lifestyle in a world that is oriented in a different fashion, a different way. There's just not that many polyamorous people out there, or if there are, they're keeping very silent. So I guess people just assume that we're a monogamous couple, and I don't. We have a film out there. It's on our website, but I don't. Don't have it emblazoned across my chest, or a tattooed or T-shirt, or. So it's it's not something that I would normally bring up in casual conversation. Just people don't necessarily need to know who I do or don't have a sexual or romantic relationship with. But so but it does come up sometimes, and people who are our friends, are quite comfortable with it. I have to say the majority of my friends are not in open or polyamorous relationships, but they're pretty accepting. And that's what friends are about. Family is a bit tougher. Some of my family is very accepting. Some of David's family is very accepting, I should say. Some of my family has a hard time with it. So we unfortunately just couldn't bring my other partner to events. It just makes my parents uncomfortable, for example. So, there are some challenges. I mean, perhaps not, it's not a lot of overt prejudice or anything, but it's just, I like to be honest with people if I can, because I hate feeling like I'm hiding a part of myself. But, not everybody needs to know. If it makes people uncomfortable, I don't feel the need to push them into hearing about it.
So let me have you brought your other partners to family functions and those type of events?
Well, there have been, I guess, two people who were maybe more serious partners. One who was Craig, who's in the film, and is now, I guess, just a friend. He has his own other partners where he is. We still keep in touch. The other is Will. Have they come? Yes, David's parents are actually very fond of both of them, and they've come to family dinners on his side. But in my family, it's not something that I can do. It just makes my parents uncomfortable. They just know he's out there. They just don't want to meet him. They say, I'm sure he's very nice, but we can't do that. It just doesn't fit into what we're comfortable with, what our worldview is. So, my family knows about the film, my larger extended family, but Will doesn't live in Montreal, so it's not often a question. I don't have to think about it. I'm not leaving him at home, sadly, in a corner. But it would be, I guess, if we lived in the same city. Those would be big questions.
What would you say is some of the sacrifices that you have to make as a polyamorous couple?
Sacrifices? I don't feel like there are any sacrifices I make as a polyamorous. I'm speaking much just for myself. I can speak for David, but there are... I can only see real pluses, really. I mean, it certainly helps us to be very honest about things.
You find polyamory helps you be honest?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have to hide, even a little jokes. I know some couples, I have friends who can't even, it's completely forbidden to even mention their girlfriend, to mention that they thought the waitress was cute. People notice they're alive, even if they're not planning on, doing anything about it. But the thought that their girlfriend or boyfriend would know that they've even noticed another member of the opposite sex, or same sex if they're not heterosexual, is completely off limits. And I think if you're to me, just the fact that I would have to hide that kind of thing, or just couldn't be honest, even if you don't want to pursue it. I don't know. I think being able to be honest about how you feel is a big part of a relationship. So I think polyamory has improved. It sounds crazy, but I think it has improved things.